Hello there, this is Rom Wills coming back at you with yet another couch video. Women will pay for sex. This episode is sponsored by the Oracle of Khemsa Nu, the new novel by Master Yao and Yamache Morris. The new age has come. The powerful 9 deities of the tree of life have commanded the elementals to help restore Earth from ruin. New races of man are born from fire, earth, air, and water, each with a special mission, especially the Asuo race. They are tasked with restoring the Oracle portal connecting the Earth to the ancestor sphere of Asamando. Failure will bring the dreaded convergence of fate worse than death, but the Great Spirit is kind. And in success, man stands to experience 1,000 years of paradise. But will humanity accept the offer? This novel has story elements ranging from science fiction to fantasy to the supernatural. The scope of the action is expansive with great characters, fight scenes, eroticism, and thought-provoking metaphysics. There is even subtle commentary on real-life issues. I highly recommend this book. A link to purchase this epic novel is in the description box. Yeah, women are some tricks. You know, it's funny because we always hear about the men tricking and all of that. And yeah, that's a normal thing. Indeed, many men actually promote tricking, think it's normal and everything. Yeah, okay, that's cool. That's you, not me. I'm gonna let you do your thing. But women trick. Women trick, particularly for select men. Or whatever term you want to use, the 20%ers, if you want to use that. It's more than 20%, but we ain't gonna get in that argument. But they will pay for the men they want. Now I talked about in my on this past Friday about the player, players being chosen, how the women will go for them or women will throw it to them. I'm gonna tell you what, when women want that good from a man, she's gonna pay. Sometimes just straight up. Now, well, if you're talking straight up, that's that Gigolo Game. That's that Gigolo Game right there. But then if you talk about kind of indirectly, that's that homosexual game in some cases. She might have him up in her house, or she'll buy him clothes, she'll buy him gifts, or she try and get his attention. She'll give him stuff. I remember a few years ago, my son, my oldest son, he came home, he always had this candy all the time. I'm like, where you getting all this candy from? Because he a miser, he don't like spending money. He said, girls, give it to him. In fact, I made a post about it on my Facebook, and the women were agreeing with me. He said, yeah, well, we like a guy, we give him some candy or something, And then, and that's just the basic level. Like, even though you get all these women talking about men spending their money and stuff, you get plenty of women, if they want something from a man. And they want a guy, they'll pay. They'll be like, I'll pay. Or they'll bring something over. I remember one time I was talking with this young lady, and I didn't really feel like seeing her. She was fine and everything. I didn't feel like being bothered. And I was just like, she wanted to come over, and I had some other stuff to do. And I was just like, well, no, not really. I got some stuff to do. And she didn't think I actually had stuff. She said, I'll come over and say, and I was like, well, I don't got no food, nothing like that. Or she was like, I'll bring some food. That's part of the thing, though. They'll feed you. They'll give you a plate. Women will give you a plate. They're going to do something when they really feeling you. They're going to give you a gift, something like that. Might buy you clothes, because it's rare, unless you're a professional gigolo, it's rare they just gonna give you money straight up. But they will give you something, even if it's just preferential treatment. You could be at a restaurant and you like this, what a server likes you, she give you a discount or something. She give you a discount or some extra food or something. They're gonna do something. But ultimately, they paying for that sex. They want the attention. See, understand, some women, they got that seductive nature to them. Like some guys don't see it. Well, you're non-select. I'm just gonna be real with you. You non-select if you never had that. But when a woman's interested, she'll find something. She will pay for stuff. She'll pay for the vacation. She'll pay. She say, I got this. She'll buy you clothes. She'll buy you clothes. She feeling you. She'll pay. And you don't have to ask. She's doing it to influence you. You get some women, they will pay that dude's bills. Now, some dudes got some problem with it. Yeah, you letting the women do all that. To me, it's just a form of pimping. To me, it's just a form of pimping. She's just not out on a stroll and everything. She's just using her regular job. But what they ultimately paying for? They paying for that sex to a lesser extent. They paying for that companionship. And it's just a reality out there. It's just a reality. There's certain guys. Usually the guys are going to have like a combination of physical appearance and charisma. They're going to have a good package overall. And I don't mean the Johnson either. That'll be part of the package. But they got something. They'll have something that the woman wants, particularly sexually. And women will pay for it. Understand, some women are consumers. If you really look at the economy, it's based mostly on catering to women's needs. It's a financial thing, it's a transaction. And they will use that transactions, they will pay for what they want. They want that guy, he fine, and if he know how to just sit back and chill. See, that's why I'm not, look, I got respect for dudes who talk about approach. I actually respect them because quite frankly, 95% of men out there need to do that. That's just never been a big thing with me, unless she just that fine. And even then, sometimes the women playing that game to draw you to her. But otherwise, they will fix food for you. They will buy something you need. They will pay your bills when they really feeling you like that, on that sexual level. Now, if you a man, you're not getting all that and you gotta do all the work, she ain't really feeling you. And really, quite frankly, you paying her price. She decided a price she gotta have that you gotta pay to get with her. And that's the thing. She decided a price. She decided a price, and a lot of guys think this is normal. But then for the other guys on the other side of the spectrum, I guarantee some guys can get in the comments and give me stories about why women pay for this, or they did this, or they bought him this. There's a lot of stuff. Shoot, you got guys out there, they driving a car, it ain't their car. That car's in a woman's name. She might have gave it to him. But all he has to do in return is give her that good, or at least some attention. That's all you have to do. They willing to pay for it. That's how bad they want it. They will pay for it. They're consumers. But like I said, all men ain't gonna experience it. Most men ain't gonna experience it. But you get those who will. And what I would say to the guys who ain't experiencing it, if you ever encounter that, don't get mad at the man or try to put him down. Sit back and say what he doing. Because see, this is one of the things. They either get mad at the man or they get mad at the woman for doing it, but it's just a natural thing. It's natural for women to do that. Even if she ain't coming out of pocket for money, she coming out for that food, for that plate that she fixed. Anybody remember the legendary TV show The Wire? That prisoner who became a boxing instructor, Cuddy. He always had episodes where women were bringing him plates. In fact, I remember when I was still married. I was working at this particular gym, and this dude told me straight up. He said, "Rom, straight up, yeah, you married and everything, but a woman gonna come up to you. She gonna bring you a plate and say she don't care that you married." They will do something. When they want a man, they will do something. You get some women, especially, there's only a tiny percentage of dimes, but they know they got to do a little bit extra. Heck, the dimes will do it really for certain men. That's some stuff I ain't gonna get into publicly. I ain't gonna get into that publicly, but they will do it too. Like these women got guys spending all these millions on them. There's always that one guy. They'll take the millions they got from one guy and go buy this other guy like some Lacoste or something, Buy him some Timbs, buy him those polo shirts, something. It don't take much. Shoot, the woman could be like receiving government assistance, and she'll still go to the store and buy that guy something if he giving her that good. she'll keep it going. That's just their nature. It is what it is. So anyway, right? Just understand that, all right? You want to be on that, I'm going to be real, you want to be that type of guy. You ain't saying you want to necessarily take money from her or anything, but you want to be in that position where the woman is actively working to seduce you. That's all I teach. Boom. So anyway, that's all I got for now. I'll get back with y'all later. Peace and blessings. Purchase the novel, The Oracle of Khemsa Nu, and check out the world of Khemsa Nu at oraclekhemsanu.com.